Hey team, I'm up early leading stretches for our current free group, and I just wanted to show you how I personally am using the free group as leverage, not only to get people into my funnel, but also to add value to people, because the idea of a free group is that we add value. So why not take the value that we're adding in that free group and offer like little sneak peeks of what it is into be in there to the public. Now, I think sometimes saying, this is a sneak peek into what my group's like, you want to be in it, can be almost salesy. Like, you can do that sometimes, but sometimes you just give pure value and then hope that people will want to jump in. So I'm going to just take you through what I personally did this morning. And it was fast, but it's not like it's, oh, that took me 2 minutes. Okay, so what I personally did, let's see if I can share my screen. Okay, great. Here we go. So what I personally did is I thought, well, I led the splits. Why don't I just take 5 exercises? You want it to be something simple. 5 of the moves that either we did in the splits group or we could have done. So if you're like, but I didn't lead it, I'm not leading it, I don't care. You could not even be in the group right now and think, well, maybe I could get some. So this is something that literally everybody can do. And I can show you specifically for the splits free group how you could get people in. It's day 2, doesn't matter. I'm going to continue to do the same type of thing even when we're like up to the last week, because it's a free group. Why not? So the first thing is I started with Instagram stories. I like to start with Instagram stories because I feel like it forces me to create value through a storyline in simple steps. And so I'll take you through and show you, this is yesterday's, what it looks like. Okay, so first thing I did is I made a graphic and it said 5 steps, 5 stretches you can do for the splits. And then then we have the runners. I'll take you through. Here's stretch number 2. I told them how long to hold it. So this is adding value. Are people going to go on here and be like, wait, what did she do, and do it? No. Just because maybe, I don't know, just because people won't necessarily sit there and do it with you doesn't mean that it's not adding value to them. It makes them trust you. So I just took them through 5 simple steps. If you're like, I don't know what to do, Google it, right? Look on YouTube. So then I put my progress, day 1, day 6, so that they could see progress. And then I told them to swipe up to join maybe it doesn't work for me because I guess because I'm the person. I guess it doesn't work if you're actually the person that's doing it. But yeah, I guess since I'm the person doing it. But you can see who has watched it too. So I could even reach out to these people and be like, hey, I saw you watch my splits flow. Would you want me to join you to the group? Like, this is great. If you're like, I don't know who to invite, nobody's biting, it's going to show you who watched it, especially who watched the first one and who watched the last one. You can reach out to them. So just to show you how I made these slides really quickly so you can save time. The first thing is I went to Word Swag. So I don't need a million pictures. I just took a picture, okay? Can do that. And then I put, like the first one, it said something like 5 stretches to be able to do the split, something like that. And then I took the brightness down so that you can see it a little bit more, right? And then I made the same looking slide at the end that said comment splits or swipe up if you want to be added. I saved it, and so that was my first slide. And then for the actual workout, what I did is I just set up my camera. Okay, I just set it up. You can see I'm kind of fumbling around. And I was just like, as I was going, I was like, okay, I'll do this one. I'll do this one. Look, there's my big old face. And then all I did is I went to the little edit sign at the bottom, and I I just was like, okay, there's stretch number 1. Where does it end? And I did done, and then save as new clip, okay? And then I went to the original clip again, and I was like, okay, where's stretch number 2 look like a good start point? There. So then I did done, save as new clip. And I just kept going to the original and using these little bars to, let's see, I'm falling over, to save as a new clip. And then I have my clips all done. So I have my, like, this is what you're going to learn type preview slide. That was, okay, so I have them all back here. I'll show you exactly what I did. 5 stretches to help with the splits. Now this is what I do when I do that. This one looks pretty, I don't have to do anything. I will do a link, and I did the link to because I have a personal free group. So I'm doing the one together, the wellness project that we all do together. I'm doing that one as a group, but then I'm also doing my separate one that's just for me. And so I can put a link directly to my Facebook group, but what a good link, this is if you don't upgrade, you just switch your account to a business account, then you can do the swipe up for a link, like, and go to a site on Instagram stories. So you could use Instapage. If you're not using that and you want to, just let me know. We have like a group account. You could use Instapage and put the link where they say, like, they want to do the splits challenge. They put in their name and their email or whatever. So you could do that here. I did my personal free group. All right, done. And then what I do is I put location tags. So for each story, I'll put a location tag. So I'll either do, personally what I'm doing right now is I'll either do Greenville, South Carolina, local, or I'll do a specific city. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. I'll do a specific city in, I'm doing in the UK, because that's where I personally want to gain cold leads right now. I think there's the most potential. Now, what I do is if I don't want people to see it, I just make it tiny, tiny so people can't see it, and I put it up in the corner. So now it will be like, hopefully some of them will show up on Birmingham, UK, their Instagram stories feed, because if it did and people were like, oh, what's this? They could discover me that way. And then I'll do a hashtag, and my hashtag, I'm using a unique one. Ashley does the splits, and I'm using a unique one because I want people to, or I want to be able to tell people, go look at Ashley does the splits so you can see my progress at some point. So I just hide it up there. You could, though, do something like splits challenge or stretching or yoga or whatever hashtag. You get a hashtag. And then I'm just going to do your story. I have save on, so it automatically saves it, but if you don't, you can do save. Why? So I already did that. And then for the workouts, I just did, like, I would do the workout, I would turn off the volume, I put the filter that I like for consistency, and then I'll show you, this is what it actually ended up looking like right there. Okay, and so how I did that is, again, filter, and I just did like 1, runners, probably has apostrophe that I forgot, lunge, okay? And then people like the instructions, so I thought, well, I'll do that in black, lowercase, and I said, alternate legs, hold for 1 minute, blah, 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 blah. I know it doesn't say that, right? And then again, I do the link, I do the hashtags, add it to your story, boom. And I just keep going through that. And so now what I have is a nice little story. And to recycle it, you can go on to Facebook and go up here to Facebook stories. And then all I had to do is I just went this one, boom. And then I did, I just used the titles that were already on here. So then it's just going boom, 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 and it gets faster. Now, other ways you can continue to recycle it is you could go to like, let's say video shop, import clip. And let's see, I want all, so I want do the splits. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, this got out of order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I want the comment splits done. All right. So then it's like I can have this video really, really fast. I don't know what this sounds like. I do not hear any music. Not sure why I don't hear music. I do not hear any music. I don't know if that's music. I think it is. Anyway, so then I can push, I just look through it, and then all I have to do, yeah, it has some like little hashtags and whatever, but all I have to do now, guys, is push like save, and then high quality, save to photos. And now I just made this whole flow. I added value. I put it on Instagram stories. I put it on Facebook stories. I can put it as a whole video on Facebook. I can also put it on YouTube. And if I had a blog, I can put it on a blog. And so now literally I could go here. And I could do something like, a little behind the scenes sneak peek at, or maybe I don't have to say that. Maybe I don't say sneak peek, like I said. I just say 5, wondering what we're doing in our splits challenge, or how I've made the progress. Like here's 5 simple splits stretches that you can try today. Tag a friend, let me know when you're done. If you want to be part of our 30-day challenge, just comment splits below. Here's the thing, guys. You have to pound it in. You do this whole flow when you, like, there needs to be a flow when you're marketing where it needs to be natural and like just here's what I'm doing, or here's some value, or oh, here's an ad. But if you want people to do something, you've got to say it over and over and over, but not in a salesy way. So me telling them, here's 5 stretches you can do, it's value. And then I say, hey, comment splits below if you want in. It's like, yes, I've said that 10 times in the last 2 weeks, but that's okay. Because every time I get more people. So whatever, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's 1 or 2 people, you can't be discouraged because you ask people to take action 1 time and you got 1 person. If that's the case, that's okay. But maybe you need to ask people to take action 20 times over, you know, 2 weeks. And that's okay too, because you're going to end up with 20 or 30 people. All right, I hope that little tutorial helped. Don't be afraid. Sometimes people are like, can I use this post, or could I copy what you did? Yes, that's my whole job. That's how I see it, is to help you, give you guys ideas and a leg up. You can literally take this post and say the same things, have yourself in it. It will be completely different because you look different. You're going to make different funny faces when you're stretching, use a different font, and it's going to be your own thing. And I would love it, love it, love it if you would take this whole idea. You can use the same 5 stretches. I don't even care. That would be great. I just want to see you guys succeed. I hope this tutorial helped. Again, if you are, it's not too late if you know you're not watching this months from now when we run this group again. It's not too late to join in the splits group as a free group, either as a participant to see how we do it, or to add people in. Just, it's the wellness project that we're doing. All right, guys.